My name's Ben, and I'm just going to give you a brief update about what we're trying to do to restore the Stray and West Park in Harrogate. Well, as you can see behind me, we've had a phenomenal amount of rain in the past month, but obviously overnight as well, and it's leading to very, very wet and saturated conditions, both on the Stray and on the footpaths as well. We've got contractors starting on site next week to repair the footpaths along the West Park Stray and at the area from Beechgrove to the top of Montpellier Hill. That work will be taking place over the next couple of weeks with a view to getting those footpaths open as soon as we possibly can. With regards to the grass, it is a little bit more difficult, and we do obviously have to let nature take its course. It will take some considerable time for the grass and these areas to actually drain, and we are up against the elements in terms of seeding and the restoration and growth of grass. The reality is that we are going to try and do the works as soon as we possibly can, but we will likely be into next year until the Stray is looking anything like its former glory. As I say, the key thing for us is public safety. We have to ensure that everybody can access those footpaths in a safe manner. So as I said, what we're doing first of all is to look at the footpaths across the West Park Stray and the area from Beechgrove to Montpellier Hill, and the priority is to try and get those footpaths open as soon as possible. Following that, we will then obviously look at the grassed areas and the footpaths across the grassed areas to see if there's any works that we can undertake in those areas to try and get some of the paths, not all, but some of the paths open. That will be dependent upon the ground conditions and how quickly the ground will take to dry out. So we are, to a degree, reliant on the weather. I know we have had a huge amount of rain over the past few weeks during the racing period and obviously since the championships finished. It is something that obviously we can't dictate. We are beholden to nature, but it is something we're looking to rectify as soon as we possibly can. With regards to the cost, we're working with Yorkshire 2019 and the insurers with regards to what the restoration costs are going to be. We can't give a definitive answer on that yet, but obviously the priority for us is to get all of the areas repaired as soon as we possibly can, but we need to get accurate costs from obviously contractors in terms of the works that are required to be undertaken, and then obviously how those works are going to be funded. The priority really is the footpaths along the West Park Stray. Before then we move on to some of the grassed areas and other footpaths that actually cut across the Stray. As I outlined before, we are to a degree dependent on Mother Nature helping us in our efforts to restore things and get things back to normal.